Hello, Leo. My name is Ascending Synergy Tarot. Thank you so much for coming to this channel, guys. Welcome. This is a healing, safe space. We welcome you guys with the loving, open arms. So let's get right into it. This is going to be a tarot reading for exes. This is a past relationship, whether it's a recent past or a long period of time being disconnected, where you still maybe have an energetic pull to that entity, that individual from your past. This can be just a general love story. This is a general reading, so it may or may not apply. If you're looking for a personal energy healing session, I have my link below. It's called ascendingsynergy.com, and you can book me there, okay? So let's get right into it. We're going to start off with the overall energy of the divine feminine of that actual union and the divine masculine. This is also gender neutral. So apply it how you see fit for it, okay? Okay. So over here on the divine feminine side, we have free yourself. It's time to take back control of your life. So for the divine feminine, I feel like it was very important for her or him. It doesn't necessarily matter if that feminine energy, that creation, that yin to your, just apply it how you feel free. But I'm going, for the sake of the read, I'm going to assume that she's a she, divine feminine. She had to free herself. It was something that she had to now regale and recapture and really come back and stepping back into her power here. For the divine masculine, it was finances and career. Financial issues are a factor in your love life right now. So the divine masculine is really coming up about the material sector, what makes sense financially. Their careers definitely could be in the way of this connection, to the point where this divine feminine had to free herself. Or this is vice versa. This is the masculine feeling like the feminine energy career and is taking over the energy and the flow of the connection here, and it's just feeling like they really want to free themselves at this point, because it's not really a lot of exchange that could be going on here. And another message is, it really feel like one partner really isn't financially savvy as the other counterpart could be, and the finances are really a hindering factor in how this union can, I guess, persist, because practicality is very important in unions as well as romance. But I feel like that could definitely be an issue. And in the middle, we have passion. Wow. So there's definitely a shared level of energy between you two. You guys extremely love each other. If this is something that we had to really work on with recapturing a passion, it feels like in this month of August, you guys could be energetically feeling that connection that really bound you two here, because you guys have a shared energy here. There's a heart in your soul that sings with these two, with you guys. Someone is really more focused on their recognition, the way they're perceived in life, also their accomplishments. It's to the point where it actually I feel like I'm getting a superficial energy from this divine masculine energy, and the divine feminine really had to realize that their energy in this particular connection, this person's more focused on being recognized, being accomplished, and of that particular nature here. And this person, the divine feminine, just had to, I guess, had to free herself. Or this is an energy where it was just really difficult to leave, and it was like nothing that she can necessarily do here. So let's see, what is the spirit that you two embody, this divine feminine and the divine masculine, and what your spirit energies were together. Okay. So for the divine feminine here, we have discernment. Wow. So this is an energy where it supports our ability to really view the world and people around us from a real great place of inner balance and detachment, but also with compassion and wisdom. This person, and this is breaking down to a 220, she had to make a decision for herself. She discerned. There was a lot of things that she realized or start to realize in relation to this energy with the divine masculine. And through that decision making, she realized she had to free herself. She had to recapture her life. I do feel like she could find that her divine masculine has a control over her, in a sense, and where she is discerning from now a place of detachment from this passion, this connection that you guys share, but also with like detachment and also like really recognizing what was needed to be done here. For the divine masculine, we have belief, the frequency of belief that supports our sense of self-worth based on our gifts and talents and a strong connection to source. This divine masculine is very spiritual. This person is a connector to their divine connection to the source. We have a master energy of 11, and that's interesting because that adds up to 2. I feel like you guys, wow, that's really, really interesting. There's a deep, profound connection that you guys both have. There's something that had to be discerned here, and someone has to I feel like the masculine energy knows what's best for him, but he has to actually believe in it. I feel like his focus is more on his recognition and how he's perceived, that he doesn't really connect maybe to the source. He has a whole nother aspect about him. It's like a superficial aspect, and then there's this deep, profound aspect here. And I feel like the divine feminine know that he's maybe picking this recognition and superficiality, this practicality, more than what his soul states. And she had to discern that. She had to really come into understanding and discerning that, and really looking to release the energy that is bound to this divine masculine because of this connection. No matter what, you guys have a very, very magnetic connection together energetically here. And what you share in the middle is emergence, 25, breaking down to 7. So you guys I'm getting still disconnected with 7 energy being like that alone time that you guys are having with yourself. But this is inviting us to approach our reality with a childlike attitude of innocence and wonderment, and to watch and celebrate the beauty that unfolds from that place. Wow. You guys' connection was really powerful. It was not only passionate and really, really, like, it just brought your heart, your soul really, really connecting. But on top of that, it was a sense of emergence. There was a lot of good energy. It was a childlike energy. It was looking at life in wonderment and innocence, and just really celebrating the beauty that unfolded between you two. So let's get into some tarot here. I'm going to pull 5 cards for the divine masculine and the 5 cards for divine feminine and see what's the energy between you two. Okay, so let's see here. So for the divine feminine, what I'm receiving is that this relationship could have been a real struggle for her. It was a lot of, and she was being faced with a lot of inner conflicts that she may have not been prepared to take on. She was shown a lot of things that were like maybe inward insecurities, or really not prepared, really not feeling prepared, and that was blocking. That was the blockage here, because it was an emotional fulfillment, but it was like some sort of betrayal or something that was misunderstood. Something here that really dissembled this this union. And what happened is that she ends up in imagination and really thinking about this person, either on a spirit realm, really connecting to this individual on a spirit realm, or just really in a space of daydreaming and imagination at this point here. She does have a lot of options. However, she's still in a space of really not wanting to pick anybody with her heart and her soul yet. She's still up in the air about what to do. And it really kind of, really, it was a disunion. It was an incompatibility because of inner conflicts, with whether she feels like this with herself, or this was something that she could have felt like with her masculine energy, divine masculine energy here. And it was a lot of blockages. I do feel like there was a level of not knowing how to really be in a union. I feel like someone could have been immaturely, didn't really know, and really it kind of, because of that not knowing, was the blockage that carried the two of you guys. It ended up becoming a separation, and now it's just this space of up in the air, like a real energy where it's a lot of intangibilities here. So I feel like the feminine energy is still looking, still healing, still freeing herself from this energy, still discerning. There's a lot of things that are taking place here. And with that emergence, I feel like she's now emerging into seeing the beauty that this also was. And it helps free her. So let's get some energy of the divine masculine here. Okay, wow. The divine masculine in this energy, wow. I see two aces, so I feel like, and then I have the Three of Swords on the back here. So I feel like this person could have came into a union that was already, this divine masculine feels like they could have been healing from something that was, I feel like this divine masculine energy came into this person, this divine feminine energy's life when they were still processing here. They were going through something, and it really was a missed opportunity. This divine masculine energy feel like they missed an opportunity with this divine feminine, and they yearn for this divine feminine energy. They really do. But there's a lot of blockages between you two. I don't see communication. I don't see any of that here. I feel like you guys are still separated, but I do feel like this top partner, this divine feminine energy, daydreams and thinks about this bottom partner, and this bottom partner yearns for this divine feminine energy, but there was a lot of injustices that could have happened here. There was a lot of things that someone was very critical on and very stern, and I feel like this divine masculine energy could really use a shift of perception, of how they believe betrayal looks like, possibly a shift in perception and really looking at things in a fair way. This divine masculine energy doesn't really feel like they're very severe. They're very severe in their thought process, but I don't feel like they know how severe it is to the point that they're really cruel. They're coming up type of cruel just because of their biases that they carry as their ideals, with this Libra energy here. So I do get this sense of that's really the sad part about it. But in the same space with these two aces in the reverse, this partner really feels, this divine masculine energy really feels like they missed an opportunity from someone from their past, which is this divine feminine energy. This top energy, this divine feminine energy, she just feels blocked. She feels blocked, or this divine masculine energy has her blocked. And it is a struggle. She still struggles. She still feels this energy telepathically, and things that are intangible that occur that she feels here. And with the Lovers in the reverse and the Ace of Cups in the reverse, it just feels like there was just a lot of incompatibilities that I feel like, I don't know, I feel like in this, it's like a lot of incompatibilities, but in the same space, I'm getting this idea that you guys really feel like there was a missed opportunity. I feel like the top energy, the divine feminine, she had a lot of things that she had to really learn. She was still learning. I feel like a childish energy here. And I feel like the bottom energy really feel like she was a missed opportunity, because she really was still learning how to possibly learn how to love in a real way. And she knows what she missed. She knows definitely what she missed out. She's struggling to, I feel like, cope still with it. And she has a lot of options, and she's still really yearning for this divine masculine energy. And this divine masculine energy really feel like it was an injustice to really give up on her. And he's could be very, very sad and feel like, man, I really could have stuck it in there. Because there was a lot of passion between you two. There's a lot of love between you two. Let me clarify these here. Yeah, there was a lack of collaboration. And, oh, wow. Yeah, oh my God. She's spirit. This divine feminine is coming up very spiritual too. And it's interesting because we have 2 and 2. And again, I just feel like you guys already have that like telepathic deep connection here. The divine feminine really feel like there was just a lack of cohesion with you guys. Like really, there was a lot of pettiness that could have been occurring. Again, I feel like it was that childlike energy that she had to grow up, because I feel like the way, this is a Taurus energy, so I'm getting an idea, or this is looking like a Capricorn, but I'm getting the idea that you guys really needed, she didn't know what safety meant, what safety was. And it seems like she really battled with, she really battled with safety. And that could have been a hindrance on this divine masculine here. But I feel like she really did feel safe with this divine masculine. And it was hard for her to really show that her appreciation of his safety, just due to the fact that, again, it could be inner conflicts that could have emerged within her. She still thinks about this person, this divine masculine. It keeps her up at night. Being blocked kills her, or she has him blocked, but either way, it's killing her inside. She just doesn't feel like herself anymore. Wow, that's really sad. With this Queen of Pentacles in the reverse, it was a loss of a lifetime for her. And it really transcended her into a very spiritual aspect about herself, a very inner knowing now. She's like, and again, with this 2 energy, with the High Priestess, clarifying this 7 of Cups, she's very, very tapped in. Very, very tapped in here. Let's look at this bottom energy here for the Divine Masculine. Okay. Wow, so the 10 of Cups in reverse again, yeah. Oh, this is really sad. And he has the 6 of Cups again. So, I feel like this partner on the bottom, this masculine energy, again, there's this like just the separation of a love that's very fulfilling, because someone was still learning to how to really nurture and love. And this person on the bottom, I really feel like felt defeated because they really feel like they missed out on someone that they really truly love here. And it's like a foundation of marriage from their past that could have been something that they really had to heal from here, because it could have been quite devastating. And again, it could have been that this person felt blocked to receive the love of this divine masculine energy because of things that they could have been yearning for from in their past that really was somewhat of an injustice to this person on the top, this divine feminine energy, because she's now feeling attached to this person, and really there's a lot of doubts on the love that she now has for this person. I also feel like this energy really feels like this person missed out on this opportunity of the divine feminine here. They're really missing the divine feminine for sure. They want to offer that. That's their safe refuge. That's their safe space. That's where their soul sings. That's where, where they're at here. And it just feels like no matter what, they're going to miss and yearn for this top partner or someone from their past that they could be still really healing from. And again, I feel like there's a lot of love here for this person on the top, but someone feels completely blocked. It feels like could possibly be a third-party situation. Yeah, and because of this third-party situation, the love that you guys have stops. Someone gets cut out here because of a mistress, someone, Aries here, but, someone could have been picked up and really moving on with them, but then you soon realize that this was a big mistake. There's a lot of deception and hidden agendas that could have happened where we're not really learning the lessons from it, or could even walk away from. This feels like something that is a karmic experience that one or both of you guys could be currently having too. All right, so let's see some advice here for both of you guys, and what's the one that's in the middle for you. Okay, so for the divine feminine, we have warrior. Yes. Be fearless and stand strong. I know that's right. She's really devastated. I feel like she's on blocked. If this is a situation where she had to move on because someone was stuck in their past, or they had a mistress, or they moved on from her, and she just felt like really blocked out, and she had to really turn her warrior side on. And I feel like she was a spiritual warrior, really overcoming this with just that fearless energy, discerning the characteristics of her divine masculine, seeing that they could possibly choose superficiality and not really their soul, and discerning that she's good on her own. She's good. Okay, she is good. She's learning. She's freeing herself of this divine masculine's energy here. Divine masculine is the air guardian. So we have shift our perception. This divine masculine, until he shifts his perception on how he views his divine feminine partner, ex-partner, then it's going to always be a disconnection between the two of you. I don't see necessarily communication at all here. So I definitely feel like there is definitely a long distance separation, or a long separation from the two that's here. This divine masculine energy is coming up as very severe in their thought capacity, and very one-track minded in how they believe life is. And until they shift their perception on how to view it, I do feel like this person overall heals and really comes out of this energy. I do get the sense of that too here. But the most part, it's like they have to change the way they think, and you will change your whole reality. That's really important. I feel like if they choose their soul, their belief systems, their magical powers, their strong connection to their source, I feel like this is a soul energy here that you guys have together. But I feel like someone's really picking their career or their finances or what keeps them recognized. The superficialities of life, they're not choosing their soul. So when they change their perception, they actually change their life here, their whole entire reality. Because this divine masculine really do yearn for this top energy. They miss them. They miss them. They just don't know how to really approach it. And they really have to heal from something here. They're in healing stages here, which is beautiful. They're definitely in healing, so I love seeing that. Okay, so let's see the energy between you two. Wow, Father Sky. Trust in the unknown. Wow, what a mystery of a love that you guys have here. Yeah, like this ex-partnership that you guys had, it really is beautiful. You guys had a really beautiful energy presence. It could have possibly been some sort of betrayal that have happened, some kind of third-party situation where someone could have not known that someone else was chosen and left behind. And I feel like that could have happened to the divine feminine energy here, and she really had to really turn into a warrior, realize and discern this is the type of energy that this divine masculine has chose, and really free herself. And she's good. Even she do feel like she's definitely spiritually connected still with this divine masculine, and this divine masculine literally yearns for her energy. So you definitely still have a lot of connections here, because you guys had a lot of passion between you two. There's a lot of beautiful beauty that you guys had. Wonderment is beautiful energy. And this Father Sky is really, you guys really have the ability to create the road ahead. You don't need every single detail of what is going to unfold before you. You guys are guided together to step back and get out your own way, because there's a greater power here between this connection that is not only around you but within you. Wow. So this is a really accepting that this miraculous energy is really in your life. This is a lot of things from a higher perspective. You guys have a higher perspective together. This is the advice. You guys have such a connection to source and heaven, and creating heaven here on earth through your passion and emergence together. It's wow, damn. All right, well, sorry y'all not together, but everyone has their own journey. Everyone has to go through the things they must go through to obviously ascend and evolve. So I hope you guys like that. Let me know what you think, and I love you guys, and talk to you soon. Bye.